Welcome to Fiscal Integrity Group, your ticket to bookkeeping greatness. Hi, I'm Herb Holst. Welcome to the importance of a bookkeeper understanding business. It's not necessarily about you as a bookkeeper being the expert at the kinds of businesses that you're doing the books for. Regardless, having a fundamental understanding of how a business operates will generally go a long way towards making your job easier and contributing to the accuracy of your postings and your business dealings on behalf of the company. Understanding why you do things as well as just how you do things will make you a better bookkeeper. It should also save you time when it comes to having to research many of your transaction postings. When it comes to the bean counting, you need to be able to determine where and how to deal with all the transactions that come across your plate. That being said, the majority of them will all be transactions that are fairly straightforward and that you've done in the past many times, and you record them just as you've always done. The tricky part is to deal with transactions, the ones that come at you from left field. Trust me, this will happen. I'm starting with the premise that you understand and can accommodate full cycle bookkeeping. If this term is strange to you, you may want to consider additional training, including our own workshops on this subject. Understanding bookkeeping and all of its facets is the first step to understanding business. The reason I say this is because anyone can call themselves a bookkeeper. The industry is unregulated in many countries and it leaves itself open to varying degrees of expertise. Being a full cycle bookkeeper is somewhat different. A lot of bookkeepers take care of a piece of the accounting cycle or the bookkeeping cycle. They may specialize in things like AR or AP, payroll, inventory, or any other piece of the puzzle. There's nothing wrong with that except that a full cycle bookkeeper deals with or is responsible for all of it. This goes from the posting of all transactions to the completion and reconciliation of a given time frame, and then the generation of the reports after all the entry work has been done. It also involves presenting the reports to business owners and managers, the accountant, investors, and other interested parties, including government taxation agencies at all levels. Lastly, it involves posting any adjusting entries from the accountant and properly closing the books for any relevant time period. Sound interesting? Well, if you're already a full cycle bookkeeper, everything I've said up to this point should make sense to you. On to business. So here you go. You're responsible for the full cycle, and your ability to accommodate all of this will give you a great deal of understanding of how our business, particularly this business, operates. The challenge is that businesses are dynamic and things occur that don't always follow the usual pattern or routine. Let's look at some of these things. Are you able to account for the acquisition or disposal of assets and why this needs to be dealt with in the first place? Are you able to deal with the sale of an asset either before or after its value has been completely depreciated for the company? Are you able to accommodate a shift in the focus of a business and adjust the accounts or the books in general to reflect this? Are you able to accommodate a merger of businesses, either as the bookkeeper for the acquiring company or as the bookkeeper for the company being acquired? Are you able to set up and integrate holding companies that the owners of the business have put in place? Do you even know what a holding company is? Are you able to accept and identify accountant adjusting entries and flag them as corrections to or flaws in your particular system? And then are you able to adjust your system to accommodate or accept the accountant's adjustments, and that going forward you'll be able to take care of books to their liking? Are you able to handle the books for multiple companies owned by the same parent and then consolidate the financials at year-end for year-end reporting? Are you able to deal with and take care of foreign exchange within the books and then generate financial statements that allow for and accommodate the foreign exchange for any given time frame? The list goes on, but I'm sure you get the picture. It's not just the posting and working of transactions and information blindly with no clue as to what it all means. It's truly understanding what it is you're doing and why. It's being able to discuss all of this with the owners and managers and bankers and accountants and auditors, and to know that you're doing so from a position of understanding. Let's take it one step further. Suppose you are the lead bookkeeper in charge of a number of subordinates who all rely on you to help them keep track and functioning on time and in unison. At the end of the day, the week, month, quarter, or year, you're the one that has to mesh all of this information into a unified set of books that reflect the work of many but that comes across as the product of one. Understanding the business will help you to manage and better take care of those in your care. They will be coming to you for questions and requests for advice, and you need to be positioned as the expert that they can rely on to truly pull it all together and make their job easier and more sensible. So what can you do to increase your understanding of business and your own particular business? Well, consider taking additional courses in business administration from a local college or business school. This should shift the focus from the numbers and broad base it so that it includes other aspects of business administration. You can keep on training in bookkeeping just to keep your skills at optimal levels and your knowledge current when it comes to trends and technology. Consider taking courses that deal with your particular business or the particular businesses that you're taking care of the books for. There may be trade organizations or schools of training that will allow you to increase your expertise at this level. You won't know until you look. Also consider reading technical journals, newsletters, and web-based information sites that deal with or relate to your particular business or business in general. Consider joining bookkeeping organizations that specialize in keeping their members trained and current. Also consider attacking the accounting of your business from the standpoint of a controller who provides strategic input to the operation and not just the reports. Staying in touch and connecting with people who, like you, are involved in the business will also go a long way to assisting your cause. Often one of the greatest sources of information, education, and understanding can come from within the organization. The more you understand business in general, and particularly the businesses you are involved with or dealing with, the easier it will be for you to perform as the optimum bookkeeper. I'm Herb Holst. Thank you for watching. Fiscal Integrity Group, your home for the advancement of bookkeeping and bookkeepers.